Okay. So let's say literature information about it's up to you how much you need this one, but I do expect that you do have the knowledge concerning the marketing management, what's written in the Kotler, and you have this knowledge already. That's not a part of today's session. So I just realized that quite a lot of you, some of you have tried to pass the, let's say, the preparation task, and really make sure that if you haven't yet done, that you're going to do it before the next lessons, because I count that you do have the fundamental of writing. Small, let's say, repetition, learning the marketing instrument price. What factors should be considered if you bid the price for a product? Now, use the chat, and you can do it on a private chat to me. Let me know which 4 factors you're going to consider setting a price for a product.
Frage, hören Sie mich?
Ja.
Das Tool da, haben Sie eine Ahnung, wieso das immer auf und ab springt? Und wenn Sie es wechseln, geht es vom Bildschirm auf den externen Bildschirm und dann wieder auf den Laptop. Und das ist so mühsam, das Ding. Wenn Sie mir fixiert, denn jedes Mal, wenn Sie irgendwie wieder das Bild zeigen, springt mein Bild auf einen anderen Bildschirm. Sie wechseln mit den Notizen.
Wechseln, muss ich so sagen.
Ja, ich kann sie jetzt zuerst auf dem Laptop offen gehen, damit ich oben Notizen machen kann. Und sobald sie da wieder das Bild ändern, von davor auf die Umfrage, sehe ich sie wieder an einem anderen Ort. Und dann muss ich wieder Notizen verschieben. Also,
ein bisschen flexibel. Ich versuche, mehr Bildschirm auszustellen. Oh, jetzt habe ich überhaupt noch einen Bildschirm. Spannend. Jetzt hat gar kein Bild mehr bei mir Bildschirm ausgestellt.
Mhm.
Ein Bruchschirm, bis in die Kiste wieder kommt. Wenn Sie dass Sie nur spielen.
Akustisch nicht verstanden.
Jetzt muss ich nochmal IB-Ding, jetzt hat es das Mikro angestellt. Okay, just try to switch. If issue that there is, let's say, the screen switching outside. Please, I share my screen. Okay, Go to give me a sign. You do see here that they're going to duplicate your screen. You have to put it over here. You have to put it on the duplicate side. Maybe this is helping. Nice to see what your answers are. There's a lot of pricing answers from your side. When you're not sure about answering this question, please make sure and repeat, because these are the fundamentals. And the fact that, but the cost is not in the center. The customer value. Then for sure we have also to consider our competitors. At least our pricing, our strategy. All factors are, let's say, influencing the price of your product. Extremely important that you not think pricing to do with the cost primarily. That's how you do normally calculate. Let's say in the past you are used to the price. And the boring aspects, to be honest. Because of our method to calculate the price, it's in the global world is still, let's say using the competition-oriented pricing or the cost aspect, cost-based approaches. So taking, let's say, the cost from the system, adding a profit, having a look what the competitor is making, turning the price, and then you're putting, let's say, price on that level. This is okay, easy, but just waiting profit. But you define marketing. Use your response, please. No.
Still struggling with this funny little tool of WebEx.
But contact tool, you do see the slides, right?
Yes.
Okay. And let's say, what's the issue?
I am no issue.
That's but the large majority, by the way. So, but the simplest definition of marketing is fulfill customer needs profitable. Extremely important that we realize that our job is to make profit. Using the customer-based approach, it's the way not to maximize or to optimize the profit over the long term. If you look on, let's say, the benchmark in our area, the benchmark companies, for example, us, but also Apple or whatever you'd like to take, this company do use customer value oriented approach to make the price. That's important. If you have a cartoon, in my business, it's quite often like that we're going to fight for market shares and using the price in the marketing instrument price to achieve that one. Just using our prices leads sooner or later to a price war. Doesn't help you to fulfill, say, achieve our goal. And that's really important. Before you price or think about, does it really make sense? Is argumentation I just used before, is it strange for you? Go back to the lecture, to your preparation work. Really, just in a basic. Let's start about strategic pricing. The strategic pricing is to make the combination of margin and market share that is maximizing the long-term profitability. And you combination and of market share of volume, you're not going, let's say, maximize the volume. So objective is not to sell as much as possible. Objective is, and that's especially concerning the strategic pricing, it's or to optimize the combination. That's, by the way, one of the major reasons why we are losing money in the real world, in the real business world, because going for market share. That's something people always thinking about, something they even pay for, just or to maximize the volume. But that's really not the goal. Just let's say I had a personal experience during work as a sales and marketing manager for 3M. You are paid by volumes, by the way. Margin doesn't really count. Meant for businesses just concerning the volume, although we lost money. And it doesn't make sense. So please make sure that you do not fall into the market share trap. Our for strategic pricing, not asking how much would you like to pay, the willingness to pay, but also, and that's more important, to increase the customer product perception therefore also the price expectation for their side. Strategic pricing is always proactive, it's driven, and it's value oriented. Customer, I don't know how many times you already hear the expression value comes from the, let's say, the last month on the marketing lecture you do have. Value is absolutely in the center of the pricing as well. Now our, let's say, challenge is to translate value into currency, into a number. Process, it's quite simple. We define the price windows, then we set the initial price for a new product, and last but not least, we also communicate the price to the windows. First, we on the setting the price window. I'm going to do, let's say that to have the first breakout session, group. You all know the Bachler case, the snowing machines. After since we're going to start for Bachler, for this small company. The product manager for the new snowmaking machine called Nessie Zero. As PM, you're also in charge of setting the price for this new product.
Can I ask something?
Or
during the Kotler book, I typed questions on Moodle, and are you to provide us with the book or somewhere?
You have the Kotler, don't you?
Not this one, not the marketing management.
No, it's on another Kotler book, I guess.
Fundamentals of marketing. Maybe from first and second year.
With the book there.
Another book, and this is called Strategic Marketing. I know this is semester. It's not. Could you to us?
Sorry?
Class chapter 16 maybe, so we can some struggles with the questions.
Okay. Now a bit that's sometimes I'm coming back to your question to try to answer with a reasonable answer, because the normal answer would be go to the library, which is working right now. That's definitely the case. And just for the best approach. Who's using the green and the red cross? Who has the marketing manager from Kotler not available? You have it available to take the red one. If you do have, you take the green one.
A version from 2008.
No problem at all. By the way, the 14th, the ones I mentioned here, it's not actual as well.
I have the 14th now, guys. I can send it to you.
Okay, problem solved.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Great applause. Thank you. Okay. I'm quite surprised, because this Kotler is really, let's say, the Bible of the marketing world. I don't think the Bible is always the best one, but it's just the most common one. Okay. Going back. And thanks, by the way. So to that task. So you're starting, and actually, you need your task is defined which your information to need before you're able to define the product price. About, let's say, the setting, your supervisor is going to vacation for the next couple of months, and you have in 15 minutes the last meeting with him or her, and it's time to prepare this question, which you're going to ask him that you're able to put the price on the best way. In the breakout session, probably the first time you're doing that in and I hope that it's going to work. I'm showing you the screen. You have the groups here. The groups are made by coincidence by the system, and I'll let you in a second. I choose switch you to that group. You're able to communicate. When you do have questions, you're able to just ask me. I'm going to enter them. In 15 minutes, I'm going to give a signal that we're going back. And learning the task right now. So I hope we are able to start that. So start.
So people,
Is that clear?
here, it's complicated, this tool. People are really good at it. Spend time on unmuting our mics.
Okay.
No, this was a joke. We had some problems.
Okay. There's, okay.
I think the application and the not go
But you do have the application downloaded, right?
I do, and I'm not struggling. And where is our whiteboard now? I wrote some stuff down on our whiteboard. Over.
I do have another sound on the earphone. Sorry about that. Which group you are? I'm fine in a second. Give me a second.
Okay. Over. Oh, kalte Boy.
Sorry about. Now some of the group. Some can hear me. Okay. Other ones.
Just a quick me now.
Yeah. So.
Thanks.
Yeah. So let's make a break. I do have a. Okay, now we are back. Now, do you hear a video in the background? Okay, one who has this issue, that's perfect. So,
Atina's still unmuted, so it's blocked. She cannot speak.
Sorry?
Atina Danhu.
Okay. That's my. It should be perfect, better at least.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Now let's your questions. I do see some whiteboard. What pricing you do have to order the break? How is the question? What pricing do you have? Your task, you have to define the price for. That's pretty rhetorical question. Whenever you do pass the track, your job is to define the price. And you have to ask your supervisor, hey, what price would you make? Would you propose? Then you're not needed. So, guys, I would say your supervisor, I would think about, do you need you? So just make sure, and that's I don't like to be rough, or that's not the idea, but just make sure you're not passing your task to the supervisor. You do asking the right questions. So if you ask, which pricing strategy do we have? Then it's much better. What is for sure concerning competitive pricing? That's okay. Production costs, all questions concerning costs are okay. Here, example one is really missing. What value of our product? Which advantage do we have? Which disadvantage do we have? By this, let's be able to calculate our guys, if you check here the question you do have defined, please make sure the majority of your question is not what's going on. Some back. I hope you can hear me again. So sure that the majority of your question is not concerning the cost, and that make also sure that you have questions concerning the value. That's the most important thing. So it's time for a break. Going to restart at if the session is going to close, I have to manipulate something. If the session would be closed, if you're coming back after your break, just restart your session. We do at 2:20. Have a walk outside.
We got kicked out of our session. Got kicked back in our group.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh.
It's pretty strange over here, to be honest.
Yeah, we also use Microsoft Teams. We had some.
Teams have some advantage, but there's also some disadvantages.
Okay. What?
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you. So we will have a break now.
We will have a break. We're going to continue at 2:20.
All right. Thank you. See you.